What's up, my fellow collectors? All you scalers that collect, hobbyists, friends and family, welcome to another edition of Figure This, Figure That, the Don's Figure Chat. Today we're doing a peach of a figure, Captain America Endgame. That's him staring you right in the eyes. The man of justice and law and order. Sounds like RoboCop. Beautiful figure. From the chainmail armor looking. The hands. Everything about him. Top quality. Really is. I love the way they've done the boots. So it gives us really great access to ankle articulation. Obviously that's the base. It's a normal crotch grabber. The armor does hinder articulation, but you can still get some dope poses out of him. You can change the face plates. He comes with extra face plates, which I'll show you just now. The only drawback for me is the fact that they didn't use the magnetic shield method. I think I said that even on the Tony Stark Iron Man video. Yeah, that's a bit of a letdown. So let's go across, do the accessories. So that's a photo of the actual figure. They've done a dope job on the art box. Really, really nice. The artwork's superb. I really like it. And then if we go in, there is the Chris Evans head sculpt to end all Chris Evans head sculpts. Beauty, eh? This one and Tony Stark from Endgame Mark 85 is just, yeah, another level, eh? Even the mouthpieces, you can see his individual teeth. If you come down, there's Mjollnir, who uses an Endgame. There's his compass with Peggy Carter. His empty cowl. That is the strap I've taken out of his shield to put the clip in so it can hang on his back. It comes with a left and right hand shield holding hands. It comes with the pointing finger and then 2 action hands. He also comes with the broken shield, which is a nice touch. And Mjollnir is die cast. That is if I've got the right Mjollnir. I don't know, I've got a couple. No, I'm joking. But yeah, from the accessories to the figure, what a beautiful piece, man. Really is. So I've just got him standing in a neutral pose, shoulders broad, back straight, waiting to do his thing. And I like this Endgame cap. Really nice. I'm so glad they went back to cowl. I didn't like the Infinity War one. I've bought the sculpt, the bearded sculpt, but I didn't like the figure. I didn't like the shields. Yeah, I just didn't like it. But for those Cap America collectors out there, I'm sure they loved it, you know, because they want the whole range, obviously, like me with Batman. But yeah, I've just sold my Age of Ultron cap. So this cap is the cap for me for a while to come. All the little accents, the little touches that they've done are really, really nice. As I say, it looks like chainmail on his armor there. Obviously it's not, you know, but there's the padded abs, the belt. The material they've used as well is really first class, eh? Really nice. And those knee pads don't hinder articulation as much as I thought they would. There's the graphics on the stand. very similar, or if not the same, as the graphics for Mark 85, except this one's got the shield on. And I don't know if it's just me, but this base seems very light and very plasticky. So I don't know if they're starting to cut corners on their bases, but it doesn't feel the same as other bases I've got for Hot Toys figures. I forgot to mention the obligatory instruction manual. So yeah, this is the movie masterpiece for those not in the know. That's what they called. Hot Toys 1/6 scale movie masterpieces. So just now I'll turn him around so you can see the shield, how it hangs on the back. But yeah, if you're a Cap America fan or you're not a Cap America fan, this is a really beautiful piece to add to your collection. It really is. As I say, I've got him standing firm and square. He's on the parade ground. Back ramrod stiff, waiting for orders. And I mean, from any angle, that's Chris Evans in the mask. Really, really nice, eh? And it can be a bit tricky if you're not used to changing out these face plates. To get the sides right can be a nightmare. You've got to actually squeeze the side of the cheeks before you put it in. It's yeah, it's a bit of a trick to the trade. I've had quite a few caps now with these face plates, so I'm used to it. But yeah, it can be tricky. Maybe one day they'll give us a Cap America body that has no padding. Because you'll see when I turn him around, he's got no butt. No butt what to speak of. Terrible, terrible. How can they take away his butt? He plays a great role in Infinity War and in Endgame. In fact, I haven't seen a movie yet where he's let us down in terms of action and the script, the cast. Yeah, he's been good. He's been good for the whole franchise. He's carried Captain America well. He's made him his own. Very much like Heath Ledger with the Joker. I could never see another Cap America after him. He would have to be good to beat a Cap at his own role. I don't know how you feel about that. And the head sculpt, that one there, yeah, I mean, that is really first class, eh? Where you see it on the figure, really, really first class. Detailing in the paint app on the hands, first class. It's Hot Toys. You'd think with the more people collecting, they might have let their standards slip. And maybe they have in QC issues, quality control, but not in the actual quality of the figures. As I say, that's his broken shield. You can attach that to him just the same as you attach the solid shield. I think the compass, very nice touch, lots of detail, and it's very, very small, so that really is a nice touch. But all in all, a real quality piece. Hot Toys have done themselves proud. Accessories, I mean, it's Cap. He doesn't come with a lot. The face plates are always a nice extra to have. The head sculpt is brilliant to have. But it's like Superman. What do you add, you know? It's all about his shield, the suit, and I suppose the body to a huge extent. Because with the body shit, you're not going to get a nice Cap America. I'm trying to go a lot slower today to see if we can get rid of that shake. I know there is an iPhone glitch that they're working to fix. But yeah, I think this is a nice format as long as I can control the shake. Because I like the going up close and checking, and you know, I think it works. Well, it works for me. I don't know about yous, but we're getting some nice comments about the new format in the Light Studio with extra 360s thrown in. I did a quarter scale Joker yesterday, and that was quite difficult, I must admit, because of the size. And I don't think I've heard of any straps perishing on these figures. That's a curious one. Maybe it's because it's thicker material. But you are a beaut of a piece, eh? I'm so happy with him. One of my friends in the bat chat, Sean, he told me to get him. So I got him. As I say, I didn't like that Infinity War Cap. I thought he sucked. Just didn't look like Cap with a beard and rolled up sleeves and silly shields. But that's just my opinion, you know. The Captain America fans, they would have loved it, I'm sure. I know I've already just said that. Okay, so I think we should move on. Get some poses with this bad boy. Maybe do the snarl face. So have your last look on the video at this face, because he's going to be changing. Let's go with you get the art box, which is really, really nice artwork. Good colors, good fades, good blends. Yeah, very nice, eh? You get the Steve Rogers head sculpt, which is in a class of its own. The mouthpieces are good. The hands are the normal hands I've seen with every other Cap America, but done to a high quality as well. Get a couple of wrist pegs, instruction manual, empty cowl, Mjollnir, Thor's hammer. You get his compass that he's carried since before he went into the ice. And you get the broken shield that is usable. You can connect it to the arm. And then you get the man himself, Captain America, in the flesh. So I'll leave you with that view of Cap looking all serene before the action starts. I'll see you on the flip. Right, I thought before we go into all the action poses, let's show you the Chris Evans head sculpt on the figure. Look at that. That's really, really just so lifelike. Really good. Let's bring him back out. So he's holding the shield now. I'll show you how that's done. He's holding the cowl, so I've got both shield holding hands in use at the moment. One to hold the cowl, one to hold the shield. And if we come down here, let me just grab my tweezers. There you can see, these are the clips that you undo to put that clip into the shield to hang onto his back. Now you can't tell me that this method is better than the magnetic method. Maybe it's a matter of cost, I don't know. but I don't like this method. The shield doesn't sit nice on his back. You can't really see that he's got a shield on unless you turn him around or pose him sideways on. But that's an amazing figure, really is, when he's like this. Just super dope, eh? Let me go in close again. I'll show you that head sculpt. That's first rate. First rate. Look at the eyes. They look wet. I suppose because he's just seen me. But yeah, I mean, that's amazing, eh? Even the hair. You know, they've gone the extra mile on these new head sculpts. It's just something to behold. The little emblems and flashes all over the suit. The Avengers logo. Yeah, they've gone to town on these figures. Really nice. I'm super impressed with this lad. Maybe a die-cast shield would have been nice, but they are a mission to pose with. Unless he's got magnetic hands. But they stopped doing that for some reason. Yeah, I can only bitch, eh? Sound like an old woman. Or an old man. I suppose I am an old man. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this before we go into the action poses. I mean, really nice that, eh? You look so dope in the display cabinet like this. Some of the guys put the shield on his back, put Mjollnir in one hand, and the cowl in the other. I don't know. I like the shield on show with the figure, but that's just me. I mean, you could always put Mjollnir in the other hand and take away the cowl, which we'll be doing in some of the action poses. Excuse me. But yeah, if you're on the fence about this figure, don't be, eh? He really is first class. Before, it used to be the Age of Ultron Cap America that everyone adored and thought was the best ever. But I agree with Sean. I think this one is. And even one of my mates, when Infinity War came out, he said to me, hold on to your Age of Ultron or Civil War cap. It was Civil War cap, because he'll be the last cowled version of Captain America. And Mark knows his stuff. So I thought, okay, I'll hold on to him. But in the end, I did sell him. And I thought I'd never get another cap. Except maybe Rescue Cap. I like Rescue Cap. He's a beaut. With the brown leather jacket and the army helmet that he rides in the first Avenger Captain America. But yeah, what a honey of a piece. So I'm just going to come back quickly, show you an overall view. So there he is with his art box, the accessories. Yeah, nice, man. Very nice. I'm chuffed with him. And I'm glad I got him. So from here on in, we'll do some action poses. And just remember the 360s at the end of the video. I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so I've gone for a simple yet quite an effective pose. I like him like this. It's one of my favorite poses. Bent at the waist would be better if he could bend more, because then I would get the image that I'm going for. But this is cool. So he's got Mjollnir in the one hand, shield in the other, and he's looking as mean as. I wouldn't like to face him in a dark room. So I've got the legs pulled apart, and the ankles allow for some nice poses with the feet. You can get him in like a jumping pose. Yeah, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Very easy figure to pose up. Well, you're constricted by what poses you can get because of the padding under the suit and the armor. But you can still get some fantastic poses, especially if you use a flight stand as well. So it's always best to have a flight stand. You can get them on eBay or from some of the online shops like Collectibles Direct, Monkey Depot, TNS, KG Hobby. They all sell flight stands, and you can use them for times like this when obviously Cap hasn't come with a flight stand because he doesn't fly. But they're nice for jumping poses and just general all round. So he's still standing next to his art box, but I've taken all the accessories away. I thought that might make for a nicer, cleaner shot. You see those panning skills? Yeah, that comes from experience, eh? Only experience can let you pan like this. Not easy to do. What's that? You want to go in from the top? This gimbal can do it. This gimbal can do it. And there we have Cap from Thor's view, or from Iron Man's view, looking down on this vicious beast, snarling away, waiting for the enemy to attack. Very nice pose. I really dig it. He just looks the part, doesn't he? He looks like he's ready for war. Okay, so let's maybe now go in and we'll try and get a jumping pose and see how he turns out under the lights. He should look quite good. We'll change the faceplate to just a lesser snarl. So he's just starting to get into combat. But it's Chris Evans still, eh? Even though you change the faceplate, that's still Chris Evans. Any day of the week. Okay. So I'll leave you there with Captain America's grimace. I'll see you on the flip. Okay, so this time I've gone for a pose where Cap is just about to throw his shield. And it worked out okay. A lot of hindrance from the abs to get him into a torso bend. But it's enough to make it work, if that makes sense. There you can see the straps. He's holding one in the hand. The other one is slotted up the forearm. That's about as high as the shoulder can go, which is not bad considering the armor he's got on. So yeah, just about to throw it. So someone's going to get it smack in the teeth. I've got this arm, although you can't see it, turned out, so the biceps facing towards us. And yeah, it works. It works for me. I've changed the faceplate to this one as if he's just about ready to go into battle, or he's just thinking about it. So maybe I should put the snarly one after this, in the video. But you can see, you can get some nice poses out of him, even with the hindrance. And the ankles are a godsend, really, because it allows you to do stuff. Really nice piece. Let's go around so you can see him from the back, and you can see he must have been dieting big time because he's got no butt. You see it there? He's got no bum whatsoever. They always do this with Cap. It must be to do with the padding. But he still looks dope-alicious, even if I do say so myself. I watch a lot of Clipper King videos, and although I'm nowhere near what he can do with figures, that's where I'm trying to learn how to do my action shots from good old Clipper. Do yourself a favor, if you haven't already, go look at Clipper King's videos. What he does with figures is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Really. You get some poses that you just think, no man, how did you even think of doing that? So there he is from the front. Quite a nice pose, And you could hold him like this in your display cabinet. It wouldn't be too stressful on any of the joints. Yeah, man, he looks great. He looks great. I like that faceplate because it works both ways, neutral and a bit of a snarl. Did you see that professional boom turn there? Years of film school for that. Years. There you can see the emblem better now, the Avengers. Nice touch, that. Nice touch. He's got the Avengers logo on his cap as well, on his cowl. I like this suit. I think it's very reminiscent of the Age of Ultron suit, just darker. And obviously different, but reminiscent of the Age of Ultron, which for a while was the best cap out there. Until maybe Civil War came. I love the Civil War cap, especially the battling version. But now I bought a liter because I knew this guy was on pre-order. So I bought a liter so I could use her base, because it is the exact same base that came with Cap America Civil War, the battling version. What I actually did for my Civil War, I bought the standard version that came with the change out faceplates, and I bought the stand separate on eBay from another collector. So I had the best of both worlds. He looks good though, No matter which faceplate you put in, that's Chris. Okay, so let's try another pose. See what we can come up with. And yeah, whoops, I'll see you on the flip. Okay, so I've gone for an action pose. I don't know if it works. You'll have to be the judge for that. Where he's catching his shield mid-jump. I've changed the faceplate out for the snarly one. He's holding the shield with that hand, which is the shield for the hand for catching the shield. Because of the armor and the padding around the waist, it's very difficult to get his legs in alignment so that he looks like he's in a full-on jumping pose. You can't bend him at the waist. I've bent him as much as I can. I don't know if that's showing on the video. Maybe from above you can see it. But yeah, there's not much articulation when it comes to the stomach, to the abs. And when you get him in a position, he just bends straight back himself. And because the trousers are so tight, you can't get much space between them. And to line up the leg in a proper action pose, yeah, it's nigh on impossible. I'm sure there'll be some guys out there that can do it, but I couldn't get it right, eh? So I went for on the one leg, jumping up and grabbing his shield. As I say, I changed out the snarly face, but he does look like he's in action, eh? I don't know, I like it. It's my figure. I can do what I want. My Captain America will beat your Captain America any day of the week, Michael Talbot. James Irwin. But he looks quite good, eh? Oh no, I'm getting there. No need to all shout at once. I like him like this. As I say, he's difficult to pose, eh? You know, to get action shots out of him. Very difficult to pose. But that one's okay. I was going to go for bent knees, holding the shield as if he's mourning lost brethren, you know? But you can't get the knee bent enough to do that. Not so much the knee, sorry, the thigh, the hip joint. You can't get it to come up at right angles. And I didn't want to split his trousers by pulling too hard. But I think it came out quite nice for what it is. It kind of works. That snarl, man, that's awesome. Let's see if we can get a shot from underneath. Maybe that'll work better. There we go. That looks a bit more actiony, doesn't it? Huh? Okay then, let's bring her back. Bring her back. Keep the face in the screen, Dale. Keep the face in the screen. There we go. My shake's getting better as well as I shake. Okay, so let's go for one more pose, because there'll be one or two poses in the 360s as well. For now, I think I've utilized all of the faces, all the face plates. I've utilized Thor's hammer with shield. Maybe a bit of Iron Man, Captain America action, eh? What say ye, my brethren? What say ye? Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that shot there. Keep that in your mind about how good it is. And I'll see you on the flip.